Hi friends, this is Susie, your Candy Crush Guru, here to help you solve the puzzle of level 819, where we have 35 moves to collect 99 red candies and 10 wrapped candies, which will definitely get us our 15,000 points. Now we do have a frog on the board. Hi frog! He's really helpful if we have to get into isolated areas, but there are no isolated areas here. I don't mind if he gets filled up. I'm not going to work on it though. Instead I'm going to work on collecting these orders. Now the first thing I need to do is think about my wrapped candy order. Do I see any opportunities immediately that scream out, you can make a wrapped candy out of me? I don't see any. I do see though some potentials. I see a concentration of purple along here. I see anytime I have the opportunity to make a striped candy, how could I get an orange candy right there? Well, that's a little tricky because it's upside down. And this one's up against the wall, so I can't put a purple here. But I look for those types of opportunities and I see what I can do. I'm going to go ahead and work on these purple, I think. And just see what happens. And I might actually kind of get that frog out of the way if I have the opportunity. Let's change how things look over here. Ooh, I see a potential to make a color bomb. And color bombs are great at helping to reduce other color bombs and striped and wrapped candies. So let's see if I take out all... Well, I can take out red. It's not that I'm going for the order fulfillment, because I will tell you, with order fulfillment on a particular color, I don't really care about that color. I care about making as much disruption on the board, as much chaos on the board as possible. And one way to do that is to make matches and specials and things like this that'll really take out a lot all at once. See how we're collecting red even though we're not actively collecting red? Just gets rid of as much as possible. One of the downsides of getting rid of everything red on the board is now there's not a lot of red there. It looks like we also have some question marks available. We're going to try to let that open up in the offing. We're just going to focus on what does it look like I have the most of. Looks like I have the most purple on the board. Let's get rid of all that purple, create that chaos. See how the red collection happens. See how we get these specials made without trying. That's the kind of move we're looking for on this board. Let's see. See an opportunity to make a striped candy. How easy would it be to get a blue there? I don't see that as an opportunity. I'm going to instead make a move kind of low to the ground to concentrate. There we go. Concentrate the colors I saw up there. You have to really kind of practice your eye on making these specials. Okay, let's have a little detonation celebration. Let's blow everything up. That'll help us get our 45 red candy we have remaining. But then it also just really shuffles up the board and gives you a new perspective. So I see an opportunity, I saw an opportunity, there was like an almost L shape here. Saw an opportunity to make one move and bring a purple down. So I took that. Looking around, any other opportunities to make a wrapped candy? I don't see it. Let's take out all green. Yeah, I know, I need to collect red, but see how easy it is to collect the red? It seemed to be more green on the board, and there was a green wrapped candy, so I was creating that chaos effect. Okay, now, here's where it's maybe a little easier to set up, and I may spend a few more turns on this than I normally would to show you. This is that blue I was talking about. This is what's kind of creating the problem. I may not be able to do it there. Oh well, let's go for a cascade. Let's see what's in that question mark. Go for a little cascade. I was going to try to get this blue down here, but with this striped candy, it's a little more complex because it's going to take out this blue. Although, let's just go ahead and do this. Who knows, maybe a blue will seat down there. No. But we still look for any opportunity that we have. So if that didn't pan out, we see if anything else showed up for us. Love to make a color bomb there. I don't see it happening. Yeah, I just don't, so I'm going to leave that alone. If I can't make a spectacular move, then I make a move low to the ground. But to me, spectacular is anything that takes out a lot of stuff. And that took out a lot of stuff. Okay, how easy would it be to get a red here? Doesn't look easy. Or a red here. Oh, there we go. It worked. Okay, here's this. It'd be hard to get a blue there. I'm not going to try for that. Instead, I'm going to take out all blue on the board. See how we filled the frog and we're just ignoring him now? There we go. We got a creation. Now, can I get a purple here or a purple here? There are probably a lot of other opportunities that I'm missing. Oh, I see the purple. There we go. So that is our order fulfillment. That's how I go about beating level 819. If you're still struggling, don't forget to boost her up, baby. Bring in a lucky candy or something else that's going to help you. If you want to see more videos, you can subscribe. And as always, thanks so much for watching.